So, you know what's funny? I was having a similar conversation with a homegirl of mine, right? And I'm going to tell y'all why I'm pushing back on what y'all talk about, right? Because I do get, because she said something that was telling to me. She said she was triggered. She admitted that she was triggered. So immediately I said to myself, okay, she is likely to have an irrational response to a situation that's triggering her. Unless, I guess, and correct me if I'm wrong, she got healed and she's able to kind of work through it. Because this is what I'm saying, right? We live in a world where people, like, you have a resume, right? On the top of your resume, you try to highlight the best parts of you. People are trying to adjust on dating online, and they believe, based off of conversations that are being had, and if they have a base of which they have a moral resonance to God, that, hey, I'm just putting it out there that, yes, I do hold God important in my life. And somebody who resonates with that will tap in. If that's not you, cool. But to be like, oh, that's creepy that a person would lead with that, to me sounds like a person who's triggered. Because what I was trying to tell my friend was that I get that people are having a hard time discerning and vetting people. And so what I think a lot of women do, or people in general do, they are so quick to cut people off without even having a proper vetting mechanism to see at the heart of which what their concerns really are. If her concern was that a man is going to use religion in a way to control her, or any plethora of things that was mentioned here today, there's a way to vet for that beyond just the fact that he chose to headline his belief and faith in God, right? Like, I get it. That may be the case a majority of the time, right? You guys may be right, but I don't think it's like 98-2. It might be maybe 60-40 or 70-30. But here's a problem that I have. Most of y'all ain't good at finding each other. Y'all don't have enough track record, including Jordan Taylor, to say to any of us, to prove to us that you had a ability to vet properly. So now that you want to use this as a mechanism, I'm only pushing back to say that we have a culture now that people are so quick to cut everyone and everything off and ghost people at the drop of a dime because they're not willing or able to do the work necessary to discern better. Just because you cut somebody off and you avoided that, sure. What if you also cut somebody off that was meant for you, but because you still are triggered, because you still haven't fully healed, because you still are going through things and standing in your own way? Y'all be sitting on sounding empowered. It doesn't sound empowering to me. It sounds cowardly, because some of y'all be quick to quit on a situation and calling it, oh, I was able to vet. How? You're not able to discern in any other areas of your life properly. You got a job that you don't like. You done dated a bunch of niggas that you ain't walking with. Your bills ain't where it needs to be. What area of your life have you proven to be a good vetter? Right? And it's including Joy Taylor, because even when she was vetting for employment, look at the bullshit she got into at the job. What areas of your life has shown you that you are making good decisions? Was she vetting properly? Was she fucked with old boy? So maybe she needs a God-fearing man in her life to provide her with some fucking direction, because otherwise she's just out of here running her goddamn mouth, making a goddamn mess, thinking it's cute, and ultimately she might end up alone wondering why I wasn't able to find somebody. For people, God provides direction, some level of comfort. I get it. I'm not even the most religious nigga, to be honest with you, but I just do not like the idea that just because it's not our bag, that just because we can't just have the humanity to understand that some people have been told that, yes, it is a virtue to be a God-fearing person, and you don't have to be out here fucking hoes and being a fucking degenerate. There are legitimately good Christians out here who are doing the best that they can, and I'm sorry if they're not sophisticated enough to navigate these SEO-filled dating apps for y'all motherfuckers so quick to swipe left. Now, I'm not talking about you, Tia, because I get it. You are a person who gets a little bit more. I think you have the ability to discern, in part because of what you do, but all of these women out here don't have that. As a man who truly loves women and is a friend to women, a lot of y'all are talking out of your asses, and y'all think y'all doing something. Y'all think y'all doing something. We'll see if you are, but I'm just simply saying, if you are intentional about what you want, if you are clear about what you want, if you understand where you fit in that, and if you understand what's stopping you from getting it, if you do the work, then maybe you'll find somebody. But all this hocus pocus magic shit that y'all talking about is a dub for me. And she's a prime fucking example of that.
So I just got to hit you with this follow-up question, Nick, because she did say that she had multiple relationships or tried multiple dates with these
Yep,
God-fearing men.
I did.
And
Yep.
so if you're saying that she doesn't have the ability to discern, or may not have the ability to discern, then when does that ability kick in if her discernment already indicated that after having multiple experiences, how many experiences does she need before it's considered that's discernment?
Okay, cool. So imagine that those guys were black. So because she had 4 or 5 experiences with black men, in her ability to discern, she was only able to isolate it just in the context of these were religious men, right? Because it could have been other things. There are people who just are fucked up and they cloak it under a bunch of other shit. They could be people who are Black Lives Matter, but they stealing your money. It could be people. So my point is that I'm sorry, every religious person or a person who is expressive of their faith, who are open of their faith, are not the same niggas that she dated before. That's why, and she admitted. So this is not me saying this. When a person tells you they're triggered, right, and doesn't give you the follow up maybe to say, "Oh, I'm triggered, but here's how I address that," or whatever, and they just leave it hanging. I'm going to take her at her word because she was jubilant about saying, "No, I'm admitting I'm triggered." Right. And if you watch her and how she's moved and the things that's happened, I'm saying that, hey, there's a credible argument to be made that it's not just people who are religious that's the problem, because we hear sometimes people use that for black people, etc. Maybe it's just you. Maybe it's just you. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And her dating history with dating old boy, the little white dude at the FS1. So do we even know what her fucking dating history looks like? So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Him? That's him, sis? You claiming him? Come on, man. Stop playing.
He going so far. He going
You know
be white
they gonna
kings
say
for
that
2
I don't
weeks.
love black women.
I
But I'm
mean,
sorry. I love and I like black women. It's only up to you, S&M.
No, I think you answered the question. I think Tia wanted to jump in.
I mean, I think as the single person at the table, I think them niggas should get on Christian Mingle. If you're looking for something that you like, then go to something that was created for you, and you'll find what you like there, and you don't have to do all this pontificating unnecessarily. And also, a little bit of joke in this, right? A little jab. But even the Bible say many are called, but few are chosen, right? I don't have to accept you because you love the Lord and you think that that's enough to come and give me a standard of how I should. Who cares? Who cares? Just like every resume you put in and I put my skills up there, I have not been hired at every job I have applied at. Sorry, declined. We're going to swipe left on you and move next to what is a better fit for me. And I think that everybody has a right to say
It's
that.
like women who lead with "I cook and I clean." Like, yeah, that's good. That's great. But what else? Like, and what else you have going for you? Same thing.
That's different than saying the fact that she led with that makes her a creep. Come on, man. Go ahead. Come on. When y'all watch this on the replay.
Dale used the word creep.
Delvin said it was creepy.
Dale
went to
used
Catholic
the word
school.
creep.
You got to give him a little grace.
Because I have
grace.
Wait, I went to Catholic school too. I forgot about that. I was in Catholic school for over 10 years. I ain't gonna say I'm a freak hoe because
what the whole tips. What the whole tips be doing.
But the 2 sexually liberal people on the cast, we went to Catholic school.
Dang.
It may say
You typically used to be a preacher, they start counting you out. That's all right. Go ahead.
They say, why you count him out? He was a
Count me
pew
out,
baby.
man.
We got to put the
Cut
pew
him up,
babies
pew
in there.
baby. It's discrimination.
I didn't even know what I thought he said.
Oh
pew
my
babies.
God.
I didn't even know
Wow.
he said pew. I was like, where are we going with this?
Premature ejaculation.
I mean, are we late in the show yet for this? I think we're late in the show to be talking about pubes and ejaculation. Can we move on to S&M, please?
Let's move on.
Oh my God. So anyways, yeah.